Hey Arc of New Jersey, it's Matthew Locascio, back with another weekly edition of helpful health tips and exercises for you guys. If you know by now, if you've been watching the videos, our October theme is picking things up because fall is the picking season for leaves, apples, pumpkins, etc. Okay, so as I've mentioned in the past videos, we're not using a kettlebell or an object to pick up because not everyone at home has something safe, reliable to use for exercise as far as picking up and putting down. I didn't want people picking up things that were way too heavy or oblong or dangerous, so instead we're using our imagination, which is awesome because it allows us a much better range of motion that we can ourselves govern, and that way we make sure we're being safe with it. As always, please be safe with these exercises, and if you're not sure, if you don't feel comfortable, please reach out to us at IHT 908-875-3241. info@inhometrainermatt.com is the email, or inhometrainermatt.com. Click on the contact portal. You can reach us through there, and we're happy to help give you a different exercise if you need be, or help work you through these exercises and make sure you're doing them right. Okay, just like the last two videos, we are going to stand with our feet shoulder width apart so that we have good balance, a nice open gait. It's better for our body, it's safer for us. And what we're going to do is I'm going to reach down with both hands towards my left leg because there's something right by my left foot. What is it? Well, it's an apple. And by my right foot, well, there's the bag, right? So I got to grab the apple from the apple picking. Now I'm going to pick it up. I'm going to make sure, oh yeah, I do want that apple. That's a nice apple. And I'm going to bend down this way, and I'm going to put it in the bag. And then I'm going to come back, and I want to use the same motion on the way back, right? Why? Well, because, it was a good way to get there, so why not go back the same way? All right, safe route. And we're going to grab another apple out of that bag, or we're going to grab another apple off of the ground. See, I'm already ruining my imagination routine here. And we're going to put it in that bag. That's right, we're getting a lot of apples today. And if you've been apple picking in New Jersey, it's going to be quite expensive. So I might need one of you to Venmo me money. All right, we're coming back down, picking that apple up. Oh yeah, beautiful apple, nice and shiny. Is that a Honeycrisp? That is Matt's favorite apple. And now, again, we're going back the same way. Doesn't really make sense why we would do it that way if we were actually apple picking. But for the sake of the exercise, we're just going to say, you know what? It's the best way to travel. Nice and slow. So where the imagination is a good thing is you can pretend like, oh yeah, I'm looking at that beautiful apple, and nice and slow. And that will keep you from going too fast with the hip-to-hip movement. And again, I'm putting in a bag here, so I'm going pretty low, but if you at home don't feel comfortable going that low, well, maybe you got a big old sack of apples, right? Big, it's this. So maybe you just go like we do in the classes and go to here, okay? Maybe it's up on something. Maybe you got a pail. So you can limit your own range of motion here. All the way up. And back around, and then let's put one more apple in that bag. Oh, that's the best one. Putting it down, and then coming back the same way. Beautiful. There you go. Now on this exercise in particular, because of the expansive movement, and remember, if you do the classes with me, in the class we go like this. This is doubling that movement basically. We're going all the way from down, all the way up, and all the way down on the other side. So it's not as easy, so don't think you can do as many as you do in the class. Maybe you can, and that's great, but don't find out the hard way you can't. So maybe start with, again, 12 total. That means 6 each side, okay? 10 to 12 total. And if you can do that, then go up to 14, 16, 18, 20, etc. But start there. Make sure you're doing the form right. That's the most important part. You should feel it in your hips. You should feel it in your abs. Okay, feel it in your legs. If you're just feeling it in your back and it's aching your back, then you ain't doing it right, and you need to work on the form and lower the amount you're doing. Other than that, have a great rest of your week, and we'll be back next week with a new pick up video for fall. I should have thought of something catchier to say with that, but I didn't. So let's just all go with it. I'll see you next week, Ark.